guys, it's Lennon, and today on Kitchen Time I have a few things. First of all, I have 3 recipes that I'm going to be showing with you today. And also, I do have a really cool announcement that I'll be sharing here with you at the end of this video. And as well as, I also have a few things that I want to go over with you while I'm making this recipe. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and turn this camera around, and we're going to get started on making sloppy joes with a side of potatoes au gratin and mixed vegetables. So I'm going to turn the camera around and I'm going to show you guys what we'll be doing for the sloppy joes. Hey guys, it's Lennon and welcome back to Kitchen Time. So now I'm going to show you guys what we'll need for the sloppy joes. Okay, so here of course I have the usual 1 pound of ground beef. You can use either regular ground beef, ground turkey, even, well, ground chicken might not work. I tried it one time and it kind of didn't come out, didn't taste the way I did. Taste the way I wanted it to, so, yeah. But you could always try it, other ground products. This is ground beef, regular ground beef. Then in the back here we have 1 teaspoon of salt, a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, and a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder and a 1/4 teaspoon of ground black pepper. Okay. Next to it we have the buns, which I took out of the freezer so they are thawing out. In front of the spices, the seasonings, we have 6 ounces. You will need 6 ounces of tomato paste. I'm also going to use these are 2 ribs of celery. I'm going to chop this up along with 1 small onion diced, 1 small onion chopped. You also need 1 1/4 cups of water. And also the star of the show, we're going to need 1 envelope of Sloppy Joe seasoning mix. And this is just the regular store brand, but of course, McCormick has all the regular name brand products have Sloppy Joe seasoning mix. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this to a 10-inch skillet. This is the same one that I use for my picadillo recipe. If you want to know what type of skillet this is the everything pan. Okay, this is where you can cook and fry food. I got this at HEB. So it is chef style. Again, no sponsored video. Just wanted to tell you guys the brand. But we're gonna heat this up, and then I'm going to add the ground beef in here. I'm going to add ground beef, the onions, and the seasoning. I'm going to cook it for 10 minutes over medium heat until it is no longer pink. Then I'm going to transfer it over here to this colander, which is over a bowl. This is for since I don't have extra lean ground beef today, I have regular ground beef, and it does require you to drain it. So I'm going to add the cooked ground beef into this colander, let it sit for maybe 1 or 2 minutes or 5 minutes until the fat can go down into the bowl, and then I'll be back to show you guys the next part of this meal. Oh, I'm sorry. You know what? Earlier I said potatoes au gratin. This is actually scalloped potatoes. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and turn on the scalloped potatoes. You will need, for this recipe, you will need 2 cups of boiling water, 3/4 of a cup of milk. You can use either 2% whole milk, skim milk, or reduced fat, or 1%. So you'll need 3/4 of a cup of milk and 2 tablespoons of margarine or butter. Okay, and all you're gonna do is you're going to and you also need to preheat your oven to 400 degrees. And you are going to take a 1 quart baking dish. You're going to spray it so it doesn't stick. What you're going to do is you're going to allow the water to come to a boil. Then you're going to dump it in to the dish, adding the milk and the butter, stirring them all together so that way the butter can melt evenly. Then you're going to add the seasoning mix, stirring that together, and then you're going to add the potatoes and you're going to bake it. I will come back and show you the next step to this first side dish. And also I wanted to tell you that this meat has been cooking for a total of a good 10 minutes right now, so it's actually almost done. And I also wanted to apologize, and earlier I mentioned that I had a 1/4 teaspoon of ground black pepper. There was actually 1/8 of a teaspoon of ground black pepper. But again, we're going to go ahead and work on the scalloped potatoes, and then I'll come back and show you the next step for this Sloppy Joe meal. Now we're going to go ahead and add the boiling water without burning myself. Okay, along with the 2 cups of milk, and the 2 tablespoons really help if I dug it in here, take it out. Okay, this might take a while, guys. Ultimately, you want to make sure you dump the 2 tablespoons of butter in here. I'm trying to actually, well, first I'm trying to tap it now. I'm actually putting it in here in the this thing doesn't want to melt for me. Okay, so ultimately you want to combine everything, which is the butter, the water, and the milk. I'm going to go ahead and take care of the butter here, and then I'll be back with you guys here in a little bit. Yeah, it's pretty cool, pretty noticeable. Off camera, the butter actually doesn't look melted, but on camera, the butter actually does show up melted, which it is melted. The 2 tablespoons of butter melted in the boiling water, and the 3/4 cup of milk. So now we're going to add the seasoning packet. Get it all out. Not all of it came out. So this is the seasoning packet for the scalloped potatoes. I'll throw that away later. Okay, then we're going to mix this up. Then next we're going to add the potatoes. And I'm going to tell you a fact about these potatoes. I'll be right back. Now we're going to add the potatoes. Okay, and one thing I want to tell you about these potatoes, these are actually dehydrated potatoes. These are real potatoes, they are just dehydrated. And what we're doing here is we're basically rehydrating them to moisten them, and then we are going to bake this at 400. You're going to stir them just until they are combined and moistened. You want to make sure all the potatoes get stirred and combined and moistened. But anyways, we are going to bake this uncovered in a 1.5 quart baking dish or a bread or a loaf pan. We're going to bake this uncovered at 400 for 35 minutes. Then afterwards, I'm going to show you the next step for the sloppy joes. I have the ground beef already draining here in the colander. It has been sitting here for about 5 minutes, just letting all the excess fat drain off. And then I'm going to add the tomato paste and the water and the sloppy joe mix, which I have in the cabinet. So I will be right back and show you the next step for the sloppy joes. I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys, that you're gonna bake this at 400 for 15 minutes. So we're gonna go ahead, 35 minutes. So we're gonna go ahead and put this in here. At 400 for the next 35 minutes. I'm actually going to use this one today. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to bake this at 400 for 35 minutes. And I'll be back with you to show you the next step for the sloppy joe filling. Now we're going to add, and this is off by the way, but I'm going to turn it back on. Now I've added the drained 1 pound ground beef back with the onions and the celery. I used celery in place of bell pepper because I didn't have that today. But we're going to go ahead and add the 6 ounces of tomato paste, along with the 1 3/4 cups of water to this. And go ahead and add this, and I gotta actually scrape this off, so give me a few minutes, I'll be right back. A second. Now we're gonna add the 1 3/4 cups of water along with the seasoning packet. 1 1/4 cups of water, sorry. Give this a little stir. Make sure the tomato paste gets broken down. This is the everything pan, by the way. Okay, now we're gonna add the 1 ounce package of sloppy joe seasoning mix. Then we're going to combine this. And then all we're going to do is we're going to bring this to a boil. We're going to turn it down and we're going to simmer it for 10 minutes until everything is well incorporated. I'll be back to show you the second side dish and the final part of this sloppy Joe meal. Okay guys, and the final thing is the mixed vegetables. This is just canned mixed vegetables. This is the can that I used. This is from Walmart, the Great Value brand, but this is the second and final side dish that we will have for the sloppy Joe meal. By the way, I'm actually cooking this at around 3 a.m. I started at 2:30, 2 a.m. but I needed to make lunch, and I just figured, well, why not? Because I took a nap yesterday. I ended up falling asleep, and then I woke up really late last night, which is basically early today. And I just said, you know what, I need to go ahead and make this food because if not, I'm going to forget. But anyways, in here I have the one can of mixed vegetables along with butter to your desired liking. I would say I have like maybe 2 tablespoons of butter in here. We're just going to let this melt. I also sprinkled in some seasoned salt and some freshly ground black pepper. I'm going to melt this down and then let this simmer for a few minutes until heated through. The scalloped potatoes are in the oven. So we're almost done. I have the buns here. They should be thawed out by now because I took them out of the freezer like an hour and a half ago, so they will thaw out. But anyways, so everything is slowly coming together. I will be back when I show you guys the final product. It's Lennon from Kitchen Time, and this is actually a day after I filmed the previous video, which is recipe 3, Sloppy Joe dinner, with some sweet news. And today I do have some sweet news to share with you guys. So a couple of days ago, I was talking to another fellow YouTuber who is also a really good friend of mine. We were talking about channel ideas, plus, according to Facebook, we celebrated our 4-year friendiversary, which I was pretty shocked because I didn't realize it was 4 years since we became friends on Facebook. I thought it was like a year and a half or 2, but time goes by when you're having so much fun. But anyways, we're talking about channel ideas, and I had brought up that me and him should be YouTube partners. So what that means is basically nothing gonna change, okay? Everything gonna stay the same. Nobody's taking over each other's channel unless if need necessary, which maybe once in a blue moon that might happen. But for now, nothing really big and drastic to where it comes to that point. But anyways, today I wanted to welcome, like I said, somebody that's been a close friend of mine to the Kitchen Time family. Okay, so this person also has a channel on YouTube. If you guys know the channel L4GS TV, you know that there is someone behind all the great videos that they create. Very good content, lots of reviews, unboxing, game show videos, because he loves game shows, and hey, who doesn't? And even other videos. that are really good too. I want to welcome the person that I'm mentioning today is Alex Perez. Yep, you heard me right. Alex Perez is now going to be a part of the Kitchen Time family. Now, like I said, nothing is changing. Okay. Basically, this partnership means that his channel is going to be my brother's channel, and my channel is going to be his brother's channel. So what I mean by that is all we're going to be doing is helping each other's channel out. Okay, I'm starting to give him some more new ideas for his channel because sometimes, you need a little bit of guidance and help after a while doing YouTube, which I can understand because it sometimes gets overwhelming and hard to come up with new ideas just because, more people are basically doing similar ideas, but sometimes you gotta, be even better than them, which I can understand. But yes, I am helping his channel by guiding him and giving him some really cool ideas. And those ideas are actually brought up in his recent video, which is Your Questions Answered. In that video, he actually also mentions my channel and me. So that video is actually, need I remind you, that video is actually a part of a series which came to a close as of Thursday for the season. He will not continue Your Questions Answered until early of next year, 2018. So, aside from that video, you should also go check out, I highly recommend you should also go check out his channel because, like I said before, he uploads really good content of a variety of things. And now he's going to be helping my channel out too. So, in the coming months, you'll be seeing promos. I'll be promoting his channel, he'll be promoting my channel. And I'm very glad to have you as a part of my Kitchen Time family, Alex. It's really awesome to not only be friends, but also to now be channel partners on YouTube. So go check out his channel name, Alex Perez. That's his first and last name. And then you'll know the logo L4GSTV because that's actually what he's well known for. So again, no changes, just wanted to make this really awesome announcement. Alex Perez is now part of our Kitchen Time family. Now, make sure you go check out his channel like I keep mentioning before. Show him some love, subscribe, like, share, comment on his videos. And also, come check out my channel, KitchenTime LV. I am working on 2 videos. This, again, is the end to another video which I need to continue editing and hopefully get uploaded here today. I also have another recipe coming up in a previous video which needs to be uploaded. But guys, thanks for watching my channel and thanks for watching this recipe. A little spoiler, you'll probably notice it when you see the channel or when you see the video. There are a couple of little blooper moments that I didn't edit out and I should have, but I'm still getting around to working on this. But anyways, I'm going to add a little notation in the video, in the clips of those 2 moments. And I'm not going to give too much, but in the comments below, I want you to catch the 2 moments where I goof up on, okay? If you do that, I will respond, okay? Again, go check out Alex's channel, Alex Perez. as well as subscribe to my channel, KitchenTime LV. This is Lennon saying, hope you guys have a great day. I'm planning on uploading a new video tomorrow about some changes going on with my life. Starting Monday, there will be some changes. And I'll talk more about that in tomorrow's video. So anyways, I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you guys liked my video, and I hope you guys like this announcement. This is Lennon saying, have a good day, and remember, being a home cook doesn't take a lot of effort. It's easy, simple, and you can do it too. It's time to cook on Kitchen Time. Bye guys.